I just made a video talking about how the new Superman movie could save LEGO DC, which has been dead for the past 5 years, and why LEGO should make Superman sets. But now I have way more information than when I made that video. And now I have concrete reasons why LEGO must make Superman sets, as well as all the new evidence we have right now pointing to the return of DC, besides just Batman. When I made my last video, I didn't even bring up Fantastic Four, because I, like many others, was under the impression that Fantastic Four would destroy Superman at the box office. And I thought LEGO would use that as an excuse to say, see? This is why we didn't make Superman sets, because Fantastic Four was way more profitable. It's clear that that's what they were thinking. They trusted that Fantastic Four would be profitable, and they didn't trust Superman. Now, Superman has outperformed Fantastic Four, crowning itself as the highest-grossing superhero movie of the year. Fantastic Four and Superman came out the same month. People were given a choice. They chose Superman. LEGO didn't. LEGO chose wrong. They have to realize now that they bet on the wrong horse. When Superman outgrossed every single superhero film that LEGO has made sets for this year, that's when they gotta realize that they made a mistake. DC outperformed Marvel for the first time in 17 years. And that's an accomplishment that LEGO can't keep ignoring, especially when they've made so many sets for so many movies that have underperformed so badly. LEGO is out of excuses to continue ignoring DC. But now that they have no reason to keep ignoring it, let's talk about what signs has LEGO given us that they're taking DC back into account. Some of them I already mentioned in my previous video, like that sticker inside of the Arkham Asylum set referencing Metropolis and Superman, and the LEGO Fortnite Superman skins. However, there are a few more hints that I didn't mention in my previous video. First of all, in the box art for the Arkham Asylum set, there are a ton of reference to other DC heroes besides Batman that I didn't know about when I was making that first video. First of all, we have the Lasso of Truth, a sword, which you can probably say, that's just a sword, it's not a reference to anything, but Batman doesn't use swords. So people think this could be another reference to Wonder Woman, who is the only member of the Justice League known to use swords. The Green Lantern thingy, Aquaman's trident, and Flash's cowl. All of these references show us that LEGO is still interested in DC beyond only Batman. Because they could have put only references to Batman in the box art, like the Batarang and Bat Cowls and items from other Batman characters. But they deliberately chose to use items from other heroes, which means LEGO isn't trying to make you forget about the rest of the DC characters. They're purposefully reminding you of them. They wouldn't be doing that if they didn't have something planned, or at least considered. Another thing that they did, and this is a minor thing, but I thought it would be important to mention, is that they brought back the classic Superman hairpiece for one of their Wicked sets. And that's a relief because I was beginning to think that that piece was retired. We hadn't seen it in a really long time. It wasn't in the only Superman set that we got this year. But I'm happy to see that it's still around, and that gives me hope that that piece can be used next year for Superman. And I also hope we get something for Supergirl. Supergirl is coming out next year, and I hope that LEGO saw the success of Superman, which they missed out on, and they don't make the same mistake with Supergirl again. I also hope that Supergirl is able to perform well next year, because this year, miraculously, we won. DC outperformed Marvel for the first time in 17 years. But there's no way that's going to happen next year because Spider-Man is coming out. And there's no reality where Supergirl outperforms Spider-Man. That's just not gonna happen. But I hope it's able to stand her ground regardless. And I hope we get LEGO sets from both, because Spider-Man has always and will always get LEGO sets. So I really hope Supergirl is given a chance. Now, we do have rumors for 3 new DC sets coming out next year, but unfortunately, we know nothing about them. I really hope they're Superman sets, but they could just be generic regular Batman sets. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, what would you like to see for Superman and Supergirl in 2026? Do you think that the rumors for a Daily Planet set are real? Let's make some noise and let LEGO know that we want LEGO DC sets again. Besides just Batman.